Myself, Dr. Megashri Girish Deshmukh from Nanded, would like to give information regarding hysteroscopy. First of all, hysteroscope is a telescope with a barrel-like rod lens system. This is a 30-degree objective lens, and this is a camera attachment, and this is attachment for light source. Similarly, we attach a camera here. This is a very delicate instrument, you can say. So I'll be holding it with the left hand, and then this cable would be pointing downwards. Then you have to attach it to the diagnostic sheath for diagnostic hysteroscopy. For diagnostic hysteroscopy, see, there is 0 on this system. So I'll be aligning with the diagnostic sheath, and it will get tightened. And there is one stopcock for that, for normal saline to enter. Remember that whenever we are attaching a diagnostic sheath, right is tight and left is loose. I am removing this diagnostic sheath. Second thing, now if you want to go and attach a operative sheath. So how will you diagnose the operative sheath? See, operative sheath has two parts. One is the outer system, the other one is the inner system. So this is outer channel and this is inner channel. So outer channel has two, this you can say, openings. One is for inflow, and the other one, you have 5 serrations here, which will allow the saline to go out. So this is the inner channel. Inner channel has 5 openings, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see all these 4 ports. From here the saline will go inside. From here you can put a hysteroscopic scissor, or you can put a L electrode, or you can put a biopsy forceps, you can see, and then you can do the operative work. So now how will you align the inner and outer sheath? The inner sheath will be here in my right hand, but what you have to do, you have to keep it opposite side, so inside outside. So outer sheath I am having in the left hand and inner sheath in the right hand, but in the opposite direction. So the moment you enter, no need to align, directly you fix it. So once you rotate on the clockwise direction, right is tight, left is loose. So how will you know that which is the inflow, which is the outflow? The stopcock towards you is the inflow, the stopcock towards the patient is the outflow, and this is meant for operating channel, and this is meant for hysteroscope to go inside. Hysteroscope also can go inside. If you put it on the opposite side, this adapter, it will go easily inside. No need to adjust the 0 also. See, right tight. I haven't adjusted 0 because the adapter has gone on the opposite side and the channel openings are on the left side, operating channel. So I will tighten it, and you can see how I will attach the light source. And whenever you are using a hysteroscope, the camera should be in the left hand and your cable should be pointing down, so that whenever you inside do a vaginoscopy, the cervix won't get abutted. See, this is the way, and saline will be coming from above, and instruments can be handled with your right hand. So the hysteroscope should be in the left hand, and don't put your hand on this both. This is meant for focusing, this is meant for adjustment. So white balance can be done depending on the position. Here you are seeing the system. This is light source. This is the HD camera you are having here. And one more thing is, don't forget, these are the distension systems which I am using for the hysteroscope. So there are 2 distension systems. This is the ideal one. This is a endomat. This has a preset pressure of maximum 150. You can increase the pressure also. I'll show you how you operate it. Being it has a preset pressure, so there is no harm, there is no intravasation of fluid due to this endomat. The second thing is the Medex valve. This is a cheaper version of giving good intrauterine pressure. Only thing is, this has a bulb and a stopcock in it. So you have to align this stopcock in this manner and increase the pressure. It has a dial here and the red is meant for warning sign. So moment you increase the pressure in this bag, it will be going up to 300, but you don't want 300 pressure. You will be going up to 120 to 150 pressure only, so that it is safer for the patient. This is a silicone bag and you have to wrap it against 1 liter of normal saline. The moment you release the cork, the pressure will be released. Similarly, this is an endomat. The moment you press here, moment you press here, you will get the pressure. So irrigation pressure is here. I am increasing the pressure. Can you see? See, now it has stopped at 100. I am again pressing on this yellow bar. This now will get opened and the pressure will increase. Okay. So I will be keeping, this is a preset pressure and this is more safer version. This is an endomat. Now coming to the second version of hysteroscope. This is a Recitoscope. Once you have used the hysteroscope, dismantle the instruments. I will be dismantling it. I will rotate it anti-clockwise and keep it in the sheath. Because it is delicate, it can break off easily. Similar is the 4 mm hysteroscope. This is a 28 French hysteroscope. Similarly, it is 30-degree oblique objective lens. It is an optical lens, and this is the adapter, and it is meant for operative hysteroscopy, and it requires general anesthesia or IV sedation. Now coming to the Recitoscope, it has 5 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5th is the electrode. So how will you know? This is the obturator to dilate. This is the inner sheath. This is the outer sheath. And this is the working element. So how do you introduce? See, this is the electrode. I am putting it from this channel. Now how do you know the electrode is kept tightened? I have tightened this electrode. This is a 4 mm Recitoscope. There are many 2.9 mm Recitoscope also are there. Nowadays we are using 2.9 mm Recitoscope. Only 4 mm are used for major lesions. So how will I align it? Again, I will be putting the inner sheath. This inner sheath also has a 0. Can you see? There is a 0, and you will be rotating it clockwise. Again, right tight. This is a ceramic tip, so that the current passes only to the target organ, not to the other parts of the uterus. And similar, there is ceramic tip here also for flowing of current. And then you have to put the outer sheath. The outer sheath has holes on it for the removal of saline, blood and debris. And this loop is there. See, this is a round loop. You can see. I will attach the electrode. I generally use a bipolar cautery. People still use monopolar cautery, but most safe version is bipolar one. So now, when you are using it for a myoma or a polyp, a big polyp, in that case what you will do, you will approximate, see to my finger movements, you will approximate this handles so that the loop comes forward. I will go beyond the lesion, retract it and then take long strips. Similarly, again I will go retract it and have long strip. Here is the RB cautery and we have put it on the bipolar mode.